Hey YouTube, petey twofinger here. Good thoughts, good words, good deeds. Today I'm going to be talking about Mike Patton project. It's going to be released April 3rd of 2020. Now, if you're like me, it seems like a couple of times a year you'll notice a Mike Patton release, a record that he recorded with some person that has maybe a challenging to pronounce name you've never heard. Usually they're from Australia or from Europe, maybe an Italian guy, whatever. It's like, what is this Mike Patton thing? Noise music. Uh, that's what we're going to be talking about today. So, the project is called Tetema, Tetema, with long symbols over both of the E's. So you can say Tetema, but I'm thinking it's Tetema. Now, what is Tetema? It's Mike Patton and Melbourne based musical genius Anthony Pateras. Now, they do have Geocidal, which you can download that from the link in the description. Geocidal came out in 2014, and taking a look at it's experimental music. Patton can do no wrong. Great album, 5 stars. Album is fantastic and perfect soundtrack to American everyday life. Patton will enjoy this thoroughly. Hone in on this. Almost always a good choice. This one is good, but not just for Mike Patton being the vocalist. The music is well done, it's different, and well worth your music collection. Quality album for those with an open and adventurous musical taste. So, yeah, as long as you're not looking for Faith No More style rock or FM radio hits, because what you're going to find is a mixed bag of crazy when it comes to Tetema, the Geocidal album coming out in 2014. Link in the description. It's 11 tracks of. It's hard to describe it. It's hard to describe. Now, what we're excited about is the sequel. Tetema's Neuroscape is going to be released April 3rd, 2020. It's the second album from Mike Patton and Anthony Pateras' modernist electroacoustic rock proposition Tetema. Joined by violinist Erkai Veltheim and drummer Will Guthrie in a quartet formation, this record continues to employ the wayward orchestrations and arresting physicality of their 2014 debut, Geocidal, yet is renewed by a melodic language which grounds its multicolored twists and turns in hallucinatory lyricism. That sounds good, doesn't it? Where Geocidal was loosely based on a futuristic post-colonial dystopias. Its even cheerier successor is sculpted around isolation in the surveillance age. Although lofty/high concept sounding, this is still an intensely fun and heavy listen. Neuroscape synthesizes a lot of territory: odd time rock, music concrete, otherworldly grooves, soul, industrial noise, microtonal psychoacoustics. Seemingly strange bedfellows on paper, yet in the ears, takes on surprisingly coalesce into 13 songs which playfully challenge our notions of sonic logic and make you move at the same time. In a nutshell, listening to Neuroscape creates the weird sensation of exclaiming, "Of course!" and "WTF" simultaneously. Count 'em, 5 years in the making. Neuroscape mushroomed organically from Pateras' production based on tape loops, analog synthesis, and rarefied keyboard instrumentation, in combination with Patton's dense vocal arrangements, Veltheim's exploratory violins, and Guthrie's unique percussive strategies. The result is handmade kaleidoscopic tour de force, which reimagines songwriting as something other. So if that sounds like something that would float your boat, and I gotta warn you, this is not. If you put this on, and there's other people in the area, they are going to stop doing what they're doing, make a face, and then confront you about this type of music, because it's not normal music. It's not 4/4 rock. This is experimental, challenging, wonderful music. So today, I remember Tetema. I remember checking it out. I got the album today because the new single dropped, and I saw the video, and I'm reading about it. It sounds like it has a lot of capacity. This could be something great. This could be something that I listen to for many years to come. Checking out Geocidal, I'm kicking myself why I never had this in my collection already. So if you have similar capacity to absorb music, which isn't necessarily normal, this might be something worth giving a shake. Of course, you have the familiar spasmodic Mike Patton hot poker in the butthole type of demonic exorcism vocals present at some point. You know what I mean if you're a fan. And then you have the really beautiful end of that type of stuff, working together, sometimes all at once, was what I noticed on one of the tracks. Invocation of the Swarm, which was the title track off of Geocidal. So I'm going to be attempting to digest this Geocidal album a little bit here in anticipation of April rolling around, and then obtaining a copy of the Neuroscape, which sounds, they spent 5 years on it, and they got a couple more guys involved. And the single that's released, there's a video, which you can check that out with a link in the description. Well, will have to speak for itself. So strap yourself in, buckle in, and I hope you enjoy good thoughts, good words, good deeds, and let's think healthy, positive thoughts for 2020. I love you guys, and peace.